the click event of the scan button is really handled just the same as the other two click events. So if we go and grab this and say select, the cool thing is the scanner gives us an excellent procedure called barcode scanner do scan. So when you click it, it's going to scan it, which means it sends out another program to go and collect data. And when it's done and completed the scan, there's an event that says after scan. And the after scan event is where we're going to handle setting a result and actually making our query, which will look a lot like this. So if I duplicate this block, because we're going to search for an ISBN, that'd be great. And we also want to do is we want to mention that we're searching Amazon for something. So if we say searching Amazon and then for and colon space, and then we also want to add in another piece of text. So let's get another join. What value? Well, the result of the scan. That way it'll say searching for and then whatever number that is. And then finally, we probably want to put the result value into the text box of our search window itself, okay? That way the users can see that it's kind of filled in the value of the field for them. So if we go here, search box text, and then we put a result in here, now our scan will do exactly what we want to do. And actually, if we go and see this on the device itself, it's really pretty straightforward. So let's go and see here. If we say scan, and then we go and put a book down here, on scanner, I know you're here. Sorry, it's hard for me to see. All right. Now it's scanned it, it's got a value. When it comes back, it gives us a list exactly what we want. But unfortunately, this is not particularly pretty, right? We've got this list that we should break out. So let's handle that in a procedure. And the way we do that is actually we can just work on this got value, and we'll break it into its components of cost, title, and ISBN. And to do this, we're going to need a couple of variables. So let's bring some of these out. The first one, of course, is going to be an empty list. And we're going to call this result list. Then we're going to need three other variables. So let's grab one, initialize, and we're going to call one title. We use a blank text for all three, because title, cost, and ISBN. So let's just duplicate it, change it to cost, and then we'll duplicate it again, and we'll change it to ISBN. Okay, so now we have three variables and for each of these pieces, and a big variable for the list. The way we're going to handle processing the list is pretty easy. We're just going to come in here, and once we know it's a list, we're going to set this variable result list to be this value itself, so value from WebDB. Now our result list has it, and we'll also set the results label. Let's get rid of this. We're going to set this to be nothing, so let's duplicate that there. Now we'll clear out our value, and then what we want to do is use a for control loop. So we'll go for each item in list. We'll put this here, and we're going to call each of these a book item. And what list are we going to use? Well, we're going to use the global results list, of course. Put this here, and we're going to loop over it. And while we loop over it, we're just going to put the value of the book item in. So we'll just go, first we'll go and say title, set this. And what is it going to be? Well, it's an item in a list. So if we go list, select list item, select list item, and what is the item we're looking for? Because it's a list of lists. Well, we're going to get the book item, so that's here, and then we're going to get the index, and the index of the title, we know because of the API, is always the first one. So we can just say 1, and then for the cost, for example, we'll set this value, and we'll just copy this. We can use the book item, but we're not going to take the first